beyond excited. So excited to share this video with you guys. I teamed up with L'Oreal to create this day to night kind of party makeup look. This look would be perfect for any party occasion, so prom or even a wedding. I know a lot of you guys already finished prom, but here in Canada, prom is kind of like late June. So if you're looking for like a last minute prom tutorial, this would be perfect. What I love about this look is I created a day to night. So what's really nice is it's also a party look for more daytime parties. So baby showers, wedding showers, baptisms, you know, kind of family functions that you don't really want to do too much of a nighttime look for. I showed you guys that daytime look, but then I also took it and changed it up and showed you guys more of this nighttime, more smoky look. So I absolutely love that I was able to create this look with all drugstore products, obviously all L'Oreal products since they are sponsoring this video. I can't tell you guys how happy I am or how happy I was to accept this sponsorship from L'Oreal. I get offered so many different sponsorships, but I don't accept all of them. You guys know I'm super honest with the things that I do here on YouTube and the sponsorships that I accept, and I'm very picky about it. I only want to accept things that I'm genuinely in love with, and you guys know L'Oreal is my favorite drugstore brand. I feel like they're just so awesome and unique, and they really try to make high-end products a more affordable version of them. So I also use the brand new La Palette Nude 1. What's super funny is when this first came out, I ran to the drugstore and half of the products that I used in this tutorial were bought by myself because I already had them in my makeup collection. I absolutely love L'Oreal products, and this palette, let me tell you guys, I've used this one and the number 2 one in past couple tutorials, and I've been getting so many questions from you guys asking me whether or not it's worth it, what's my review on it, and let me just tell you, I'm not kidding you guys right now. It is such amazing quality. Like, I think this is such a good option for your average girl who doesn't want to spend 60 bucks on a palette. You have this amazing palette for about 20 to 25 bucks, and you get all these different shadows, and it also comes with a mirror, which I use a lot in the tutorial, you'll see, and it's just super awesome. These shades are so pigmented. Some of them are more buttery and creamier than the others, but they're all very nice and pigmented, and the shades that they came out with are really nice. And I'm so honored to be able to do this video for L'Oreal, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for all the support that I get. I never get backlash for doing sponsored videos because you guys trust me so much, and it's just really awesome. So I'm super grateful for L'Oreal and for you guys. L'Oreal is actually holding a contest on their Instagram as well, so you can go ahead and go to L'Oreal Paris Canada and hashtag La Palette Nude, and you'll be entered into the contest. It is only for Canadian residents, but I will leave all that information down below. I also want you guys to let me know which of the looks was your favorite. Did you prefer the daytime look or more of like the nighttime look? So let me know down below. Another thing is this tutorial is only going to include the eyes and the lips. I did already have my full face of makeup on. If you guys are interested in checking out my full face of makeup, I will link down below the video that I did. I filmed my updated foundation routine, so you guys can check out how I got this face if you're interested. But yeah, I will stop rambling and let you guys go on to the tutorial. If you're interested in checking out my day and nighttime eye makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. So to start off, we're starting off with priming our eyelids, of course, and I'm taking the L'Oreal Color Riche eyeshadow primer, and I'm just putting that all over. I was actually really impressed by this. The formula of it made it really easy for my shadows to apply on top of, and it actually made them last a long time, plus it covered really well. So I'm using the Nude 1 palette, and I'm just going to put that clear kind of skin tone base shade right on top of the primer just to set it and make these shadows we'll put on afterwards apply a lot smoother. And then I'm going to take this kind of brown shade right here. I also mixed it in a little bit with the kind of mauve-y shade, and I'm just going to kind of blow out the crease and make it super smoky. I didn't do any like precise type of work. I just wanted the crease to be super smoky and sultry kind of looking. Next, you're going to go ahead and apply that last beautiful shade. It's this beautiful iridescent white shade, and just put that right on the brow bone and also in the inner tear duct, just to highlight those areas. Next, I went ahead and took this L'Oreal Pressed Pigment in the shade Forever Pink, and it's this gorgeous, beautiful, amazing rose gold. It has a very strong pink undertone for a rose gold, but it definitely is more on the rose gold side than it is on the pink, you know what I mean? But it's just this beautiful pigment that I just put all over the lid. I also took a little bit of this Goldy Champagne shade just to tone down the rose goldness for during the day. It'll just kind of tone it down a little bit since we are making this look more for daytime appropriate. And then I'm just doing a little bit of extra blending. And then I went ahead and took that shade again and applied this shadow on the lower lash line. Just really smoky and super soft. Nothing really precise and dramatic since this is more of the daytime look. I just wanted it to be very soft. Then I went ahead and tightlined the top of my eyes with this L'Oreal liner. I cannot tell you guys how impressed I was by this. It was super, super pigmented. And then I took the shade Highlighter and I just put that on the lower waterline and just kind of give it that really nice brightening effect, but also match the rose gold on the lid to the waterline. So I really liked how that turned out, and this was super pigmented and it actually lasted a very long time. So I'm really, really happy with this one. And then I went ahead and applied some L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara to the top lashes and also the bottom lashes. I chose this mascara because I personally love it for those days where I want more of a natural but still really nice lash. It gives you the most prettiest soft feminine lashes that are just perfect for a daytime look. Then for the lips, I chose L'Oreal's Fairest Nude. This is one of my favorite nude shades. I love this because it's creamy, so it's going to be super daytime appropriate. Just because of its shine, it's going to make it look super feminine and soft, and it's also the most perfect pinky nude, so it matched perfectly with the rose gold eyes, and I just absolutely love this lip color. And this is how the first daytime look turned out. So now to turn it into more of a nighttime look, I went ahead and took the same pigment, but this time I wet it with L'Oreal setting spray just to make it more intense and just to really make the rose gold pop. You'll see over here at the end of this clip how one eye looks with it being wet and how one eye looks without it being wet, and you'll see that it just gives it more of an intense look. So you can see right here, and I just love how it just makes it pop. So I went ahead and did that to both lids. And then I took this kind of darker brown shade in the palette and I just applied that to my lower lash line. And you'll also notice that I did kind of a reversed winged liner on the lower lash line, and I just made a little bit of a kind of wing towards the inner corner. And then I went ahead and took a little bit more of that brown shade and just popped it into the crease a little bit. I just wanted to deepen it up just a tiny bit, but I obviously didn't do any, nothing too much. Then I took this beautiful Time Resist White Pigment, and I absolutely love this shade. It's this beautiful iridescent, really bright white shade that is perfect for the inner corner just to give that pop. And then I went ahead and reapplied some eyeliner. Although I find that these are actually very long lasting, you of course by nighttime are going to have to reapply. Then I went ahead and did some winged liner.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
And then of course I want to reapply mascara just to make my lashes more voluminous than the daytime one. So I went ahead and used Miss Manga mascara. I love this mascara because it has a flexible wand. So as you can see here, I'm letting it flicker my lashes, and personally I find it really makes them pop and super long and voluminous. So I do really love this mascara. And then I also just reapplied the highlighter shade from the Kohl pencil, and I wiped off that lipstick and switched lip shades. For nighttime, you want something that's going to last all day, especially if you're going to a party and you're going to be eating and talking a lot. So I'm using the L'Oreal Two-Step lipstick. This is pretty much just a liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Never Ending Nutmeg, and it's this beautiful nude. It's just the most perfect nude that'll last you all day and all night. So I think it's just a perfect shade to match for this look for nighttime. So to set your entire face, because of course you want your makeup to last all night, I am just going to be using the L'Oreal setting spray, which I absolutely love. And this is pretty much it for the nighttime look. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.